Wicked Cyclone is a Rocky Mountain construction hybrid coaster located at Six Flags New England in Agawam, Massachusetts. And this past July, I got to experience this coaster for the very first time. So today I'll be reviewing it, talking all about it, going through the layout, talking about what I like and dislike with this ride, then giving it a final score out of 100 at the end of the video. Alright, so for the layout, you're going to come out of the station and go straight into a little right-hand turn, going straight into the lift hill. Then after cresting over the top of it, you're going to get a nice view, then plunge straight into your 78-degree drop. It's about 100 feet tall. This is a really good drop. It gives some great airtime. You definitely get whipped over in the back row. Then you're going to go into a pretty intense overbank to the right. Pretty fun and solid. I like it more than the first overbank on Twisted Timbers. Gives some decent positives, but it's nothing too special, into a crazy twisted airtime hill, which gets some really strong ejector air and some good laterals, and it's definitely a great moment into my favorite inversion of the ride, which is the first one, which is the 200-degree 0G stall through the lift hill structure, which gives some nice whip and hang time. It's a really fun inversion into a pretty intense overbank to the left, which is solid, into the double down, which gives some great airtime, two really good moments of airtime, ejector air time, and then to a pretty sustained ejector hill here, then to a left turn, which gets some great laterals, and then to a right outer bank turn, which gives some great airtime and laterals, throwing you out to the side, and then into another left bank turn with some more good laterals, and then to a 0G to the right, which gives some great hang time, then into a really strong airtime pop, and then to these 3 consecutive bank turns inside the structure, with each one gaining more speed because you're descending on each of them, and then into this crazy little lateral hill element. I don't know what to call it, but it really throws you and get some great laterals, airtime, and it's just awesome. And then to the final inversion, which is another 0G, this one to the right, it gives some really good hang time. It's very slow. You get some nice high choppers, and then to a couple more airtime hills and bank turns, another outer bank turn, then into 2 mini ejector hills, and then into the brake run. So yeah, that's pretty much about it for the layout. Alright, so talking about what I like with this ride, where do I even start? There's so much good to this coaster. As you can see, it has a crazy layout. It's a very long ride. Even though the track length is only about, I think, a little over 3,000 feet, it definitely feels a lot longer. Because how much this ride packs into it, every inch of this ride, you're getting thrown out of your seat, getting thrown upside down, getting thrown to an insane bank turn, crazy lateral element, a really, intense overbank, or just a crazy element. Because it packs so much in, the elements are so tight, it's so compact. A lot of it takes place inside the structure. The elements are really good and really fast paced. It just comes at you so quick. It's like, it really is a mini Steel Vengeance. I think the reason I like Steel Vengeance more, though, is because it is just a lot bigger and it does have more elements. But I found that this ride did, honestly, have stronger airtime. It was more intense. But Steel Vengeance just was on a bigger scale, and I liked it a bit more. But this ride had great inversions, lots of really strong ejector airtime. Great laterals, outer bank turns, good intense overbanks, good hang time build inversions, and good whippy bank turns and elements and inversions, and that, especially that element right before the third inversion, is very whippy and awesome. And there's just a lot of great elements. The head choppers are awesome, diving in and out of the structure, similar to Steel Vengeance. It's very smooth. The airtime is very strong. It's got more sustained moments of airtime, and it does have some quicker pops. Especially like the double down. That's like maybe my favorite moment of this ride. Especially like how the first moment's a lot quicker, more of a quick pop of airtime, while the second moment's a lot more sustained and throws you out for a lot longer. Then you have that really sustained moment right after. But like that hill, right after that first 0G roll, really throws you out very quickly, and it's more of a quick pop of airtime. and those Outer Banks are a bit quicker pops, but there's definitely a lot of great airtime. Off-axis moments, regular moments. There's just so much good ejector on this ride. And some good laterals and great first drop and some good overbanks. The restraints, honestly, didn't have a problem with this ride. I did notice that the employees at Six Flags New England really staple you, or at least they didn't staple me, which was good. I got some room. I got 4 total rides on this coaster, 1 in the front, one around the middle, and then 2 in the back. 3 which were in the morning, and then 1 at sunset. That sunset ride was crazy. It was hauling. The airtime was so strong. It's just awesome. It's definitely more of a backer ride because you just get whipped around a lot more. Most RMCs are for me. And this one is definitely one of those. And it's just awesome. Even the morning ride was pretty fast and gave some great airtime. It was just really fun. The theming's actually really good. I love the station. How it has like all those newspaper things like on the wall. The trains look very cool. There's a lot of wrecked, I guess, things in the queue line. It's like a plane. There's I think there might be like a wrecked boat or something. And there's some other things like inside the layout. And another thing I have to mention is the queue on this ride is great because it takes place inside the layout. Similar to like Steel Vengeance, so you could get some really cool shots of this ride from inside the queue, which are really great. It's just so compact, so awesome. It doesn't have the best pacing ever. I did notice the nylon wheels do kind of cause some pacing issues towards the end. It does kind of slow down, like on those last few airtime ones, but it's honestly not the end of the world. It's still great. Still get some great airtime at the end. The elements are still coming at you so fast. Still throws in a lot of great elements, even when it does slow down towards the end. And it's just really fun. Definitely my favorite coaster, Six Flags New England. It is my second favorite RMC behind Steel Vengeance. Just because it has a lot of great elements coming at you so fast. It just throws in so many surprises. And that's, I think, why I like it more than Twisted Timbers. While that ride focuses more on airtime, this ride has a lot of different types of elements, so it's just really fun. And it's definitely really good. My favorite ride, Six Flags New England. And it does make my top 10. So for a final score, I'm going to give Wicked Cyclone a really solid 95. I think it is a very good ride. It's definitely one of the better coasters out there. One of the better coasters I've ridden. Maybe one of the better RMCs. It's just a really, really good ride. And you gotta get out there, Six Flags New England, to ride this, especially along with Superman. Those are a great 1-2 punch. So that'll be about it for this review of Wicked Cyclone at Six Flags New England. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.